Hello, everybody. Tune in to the stream. Tune in, tune in. So, we're going to be going over the staff mentorship meeting notes first. So, I'm going to start with giving tax. When you're giving tax, remember you need to teleport to the player and hand them out individually so they don't break. Don't be lazy and hand them out properly. So, I know maybe some of you have the give tax command bound. Um, don't just be doing that. If people need tax, you need to find out individually who needs them, and they need to be handed out individually. Otherwise, if you don't do that, they all break, and then everyone keeps spamming tickets, and essentially it's a ticket farm. So make sure we're not doing that. Banning. Remember, all bans must be followed with a system warning. This includes bans that would be permanent on the off chance you make a mistake and the player's ban isn't extended.
Uh,
What?
yes.
You all
No,
right?
sorry, just answering something Reaper
Oh.
asked in chat.
So
I'll
it
be
would.
right back.
Should I stop?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. So it's exclamation mark warn, Steam ID, reason, your name, and the ban length. Or it could be the other way around. I always do ban length and then your name. But yeah, make sure that's always a system warn right after. MRDM. You need to be responding to MRDM appropriately regardless if it happened during up or downtime. That means you need to be pulling or banning the individual responsible and reviving or removing dead bodies. Ignoring obvious malicious rule breaks like this is unacceptable. So we had a situation, I think earlier in the week, last week, where a staff member logged onto the server, and instead of handling the ban, they then instead thought it was acceptable to drag all the bodies in a circle. So make sure you're handling your staff duties, guys. Please. Malicious rule breaks like that need to be handled immediately. And then ask questions. If you're all stuck, ask questions. The entire team is more than willing to help you out if needed. It's more important for you to get it right than for you to be quick about it. There's no shame in asking. Always ask questions. Even to this day, I still ask Rec, Reaper, Croatia questions about
I
stuff
ask
related to
questions,
games.
so.
What's up?
I ask questions, so.
Yeah, we all ask questions. None of you are perfect. I, I'm not perfect. It may seem like I'm really good at my staff duties, but I still struggle on things. I still ask questions on things because I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. So none of you are perfect, and all of you have room for improvement. And that's the good thing about the mentorship program here. I want you all to improve. I want to get you to that path, but it's all about how you want to improve. So we'll start the Kahoot now. So game pin is going to be on screen. It's going to be 145913. So again, it is 145913. Sorry, I know. Oh, there you are. You were having trouble earlier. Alrighty,
Yeah.
started. What the hell? All right. So you're confused on how to handle an issue to a certain punishment. What do? Try your best to figure out the situation yourself. Issue a verbal warning. Warning is a failsafe. Return the player. Ask for help if needed. No shame in getting the help to yield good results, or DM your mentor. Yep. So it's either you could ask for help if needed. No shame in getting the help to yield good results, or you can DM your mentor for help. It's always good to ask for help if you are unsure about a situation. I still find myself in those situations, so it's good you all know to reach out if needed. You wake up and find everyone dead in game. What do? Drag the bodies in a circle and play with them. Check logs to see who killed. Check if banned. If not, MRDM ban and COC the evidence up. Check logs, see who killed. Ban ID for MRDM. Or check logs, see who killed. Ban ID for MRDM. And provide evidence COC up. So there's the key point here. So if they're not, so you need to check if they were already banned. So let's say you log onto the server and you notice that 5, 6, 7 people are dead on the ground. You check logs. Yep, someone I've heard killed 7 people last night. All right, it's cool. It's good. You got to check up in chat first to make sure that they weren't banned already. because then you'll just be double banning at that point. So just make sure you're checking your resources. Okay, very very important. Key. I couldn't fit everything in here because I have a text limit, but so the grammar's off a little bit. But so if they weren't banned already, then you ban them for MRDM. So make sure you're checking. What is the proper system warn to apply after an MRDM ban? So which one of these options would be the correct one to system warn the player for after the MRDM ban? So this is going to be the system warn, right? Not the ban. So what this is at the bottom right, the green one. This is more of a ban format, but this isn't even the correct ban format either, because it's exclamation mark warn. This would be the correct one, the one in red. It's exclamation mark warn, the Steam ID of the player, MRDM, time, and the name. So time is the amount of time that the player's been banned for, and then your name on the end of it. So just make sure we know the difference between a ban message, and a system warn message. When you receive a tax ticket, what do you do? What do you type out? Do you type out this exclamation mark give Steam ID seal tac insert exclamation mark give sim name tac insert exclamation mark give Steam ID tags or exclamation mark give sim tac insert? So it'd be the red one. It's going to be exclamation mark give the Steam ID of the individual player you're going to be giving the tac insertion to, and then this is the weapon ID for the tac insert. Just make sure we're not doing this one anymore. Give sim seal. What's up?
Blue would be cursed.
Blue
Blue is
would be
just
cursed.
cursed.
Blue is just there to throw you off. Alright, when 5 ninjas join the server and are all breaking the rules, what is the best thing you can do in this situation? Ban all of them individually from ask for a break. Ask for help. Have other staff members in charge of watching individuals. Get a pen and paper and keep track of each pull and handle it yourself, or take charge and take a long time with each thing to comb through the logs. So, you're going to want to ask for help and have other staff members in charge of watching individuals. This is how I personally deal with situations like this when 5 ninjas join the server. I myself will still ask for help in staff chat. Hey, can any of the other staff members help me watch these individuals? And I'll watch, let's say it's Chester and I, we're watching the ninjas, and there's 5 of them. I'll be like, hey, I'm watching this group. He's watching these 2. So when those individuals break the rules, he can pull them for what they've done, and I can pull mine for what they've done. That way, we're not pulling each other's people, and we're keeping better track of who we're pulling and what we're pulling them for. So, no need to get sit hungry with wanting to take sits. I know you all want experience, but in situations like this, try to properly manage it so it's not chaos. If you're just focused on one person, you're not having to worry about the 7 other people breaking the rules. When a sit becomes challenging, what are your options? Refer to the punishment guidelines, reach out to other staff members for assistance, ask your mentor for help, or take your time, slow down, and recollect your thoughts to execute correctly. So, yep, could be any of them. So, you can either refer to your punishment guidelines if you're stuck, you can ask your mentor for help, reach out to other staff members for assistance, or make sure you're slowing down in moments like when you're doing ban messages or warn messages, and collect your thoughts to execute what you're doing properly. I know there's been times I've typed out a ban message and I forgot the appeal at Solar Gaming Networks because I was doing it too fast. You want to make sure you're double checking your work, making sure everything's in line. So, true or false? The server has been down for 2 days. Is this an excuse not to make ticket quota? True or false? So, yes or no? False, yes. The server has been down for 2 days, but this is not an excuse to not try for your ticket quota whatsoever. I may be wrong, but I still believe you guys are required to meet your ticket quota this week. So, again, Rec, is that correct?
1 second, I'm checking what I'm allowed to talk about and what I'm not allowed to talk about.
Okay.
Are we allowed to ERP with our friends?
No,
And Toad?
and not Toad either.
What?
We learned that
No.
today.
My
Aw.
God. Well, regardless, this question is more based around I don't want you guys.
Carry on.
What's up?
Oh, okay, I am allowed to talk to this. So you are not required to take a quota this week.
I'm not gonna
Because
But
try
then
them.
it's
the
not an
entire week
excuse
is
not to try. Don't eat.
Yeah.
if you try,
Yeah, you have to try.
it looks a lot better on you, okay?
Have to try. Okay. So you
Please
guys got to
try.
make sure you're trying.
I'll be trying for you, Weck.
Which I know.
Alright,
I
good.
think I know. Sorry, you're on LOA, but I was going to Chester. I've seen you guys take tickets, so you guys are at least trying. So good work. Keep that up. All right. What is your goal as a member of the staff team? Provide a fun place for players to do what makes their experience fun, taking control over the community by mediating their actions, to enforce the rules set in place in order for everyone to enjoy the server, or to serve the community and keep SGN alive by keeping bad actors at bay. So it could be to. I should have had this one right as well. I don't know why that wasn't, but it could either be to enforce the rules set in place in order for everyone to enjoy the server equally, because we want to keep the community, good. There's some people who don't like, believe it or not, Chester. There's some people who don't like racial slurs, and
Aw.
so we can't. That's why we're here as a staff team. We have to enforce these rules so everyone feels comfortable here on the server. And then this should have been right too. That's my bad. But also to serve the community and keep SGN alive by keeping bad actors at bay. Want to keep the community well, keep the bad actors off the server. We don't want this to become a toxic server. How should sits be handled? Efficiently and quickly to the point, avoiding confrontation. With careful time and precision, since it must take time to be done right. Efficiently, but also keep in mind to slow down and double check your work. As fast as possible, get them out of the sit room before they're ready. So, either red or yellow would have been right. Either efficiently and quickly to the point, avoiding confrontation, or efficiently, but also keep in mind to slow down and double checking your work. You don't want to argue with the guy. There's some sits I've spectated before where they're just arguing. No point in that. You want to have it handled efficiently. This is your set. You're in control. But in that moment where you do need to issue a system warn or a ban, just make sure you're slowing down just a little bit to be double checking your work so you don't incorrectly do something. I've run into that situation many a times because I wasn't slowing down very quick. I like to get stuff done fast, but that's hurt me in the past. So taking time now to slow down just a couple seconds to double check what I wrote out helps me in the long run. All right, this next question is going to be a chance for y'all to talk, right? So, what is something you struggle with as being a staff member? And don't say nothing. I myself even struggle. So, this is something you just answer. I don't care. But I'm going to take this moment for y'all to just answer this question real quick, and then we're going to move it on to y'all. Something you think you struggle with as a staff member, something I can help you with this coming week. So, Chester, what do you think you struggle with as a staff member? Anything you think you need help with? Anything I can help you with?
Shield generators are down. Assume necessary precaution.
What do you think you encounter?
Sorry, mother called.
You're good.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Like, I know I have room to improve, but I'm just not sure on what.
What do you think you have room to improve on?
What I have improved on or need.
What do you think you need help with? Is there anything you need help with?
Not that I can think of.
Maybe get
I
back
know
to me later this week. See if there's anything I can help you with. Because I want to have you improve so you can get that rank up, How about you, Escanor? You have anything you think you struggle with being a staff member?
I don't even think I want to rank up in the staff team, to be honest. That's the thing on me.
You don't
This
want
is
to
what
rank up?
That's just personally me. I don't. It's
Is there
just too
anything you
much.
struggle with that you think these
I
classes
just-
I can better cover on material wise? Kind of trying to gauge where y'all are at personally, so I can cater these
Sorry.
classes more towards y'all.
I think it's just that's just me personally. That's just mainly the focus. Is just me. Like I don't know. It's as soon as I like hit well back in the past. I was like senior. You know, well not
Hmm.
senior. I was administrator,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to go higher. That's just
Okay.
personally me.
I'll keep an eye on things this weekend. Sorry, how about you? Anything you think you would need help
Yeah, I
with?
got two things. Just like
What's
knowledge, like whenever I'm doing stuff, I end up just messing up. Even though I try to go slow and consider back, my knowledge is always wrong.
So
And
always
it's that
refer to your
yeah.
tools. So you have your, like we went over in that one question, you have your punishment guidelines. You have your mentor, which is me. I'm always on except the morning. So you know
You
my
can ask for
everyone,
help, man.
yeah, everyone knows my schedule. And then you have staff chat and admin chat. You have 4 avenues just off the top of my head where you can reach out to. You have Rack. There's so many people you can DM. So if you're ever stuck in
Like
a
you,
situation,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
be don't be afraid to ask for help.
It's like you know
Um,
what to do, but if you have problem, if you have like certain situations that you really not sure of, we're all here to help you, so you're not stuck in that boat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Um, and maybe try Sark. Maybe this will help you this coming week. Maybe try after your LOA, obviously. Maybe try to be spectating more seasoned staff members when they handle sits like me. You'll see I'm very quick to handle them. I know the information off the top of my head because I've just been doing it so long. Consistency is key. Try taking more sits. So like when you know there's ninjas on the server, maybe try to be spectating them and be ready to pull them. It'll help. I think experience will help you the most right now. Experience
Yeah.
and then someone guiding you through that. That's what's going to get you to be a better staff member. Guarantee it. Okay.
I
Hmm.
don't know. I think I worded the way I said what I said. I don't know. I worded it kind of weird. I meant to say like I don't know. I'm just. This is mainly for me personally. I know I said that I don't want to like rank up higher, which is completely. It sounds outrageous as fuck. But I don't know. I just come to the point that I know how to like talk to people and stuff like that. It's just come to situations that I don't want to get like more involved because sometimes there'll be times they're like, not everyone it gets emotional sometimes when it comes to sits and stuff. And it's like, trying to control yourself better and to the point that you can understand how feelings work within yourself, you know?
Well, here's
You
the
don't
thing,
want to like
Escor.
I'll have an outrage,
Well, here's the
I'll
thing.
outbreak all that stuff.
That's when you again ask for help. One of the key things of this week's notes. Ask for help. Be like, hey, I need someone to help me with this sit real quick. This guy really pissed me off, or maybe just take a couple seconds to yourself, cool down, whatever
But
they
it can't
said.
be a constant thing though. That's the thing.
I know, and just try to do that with experience, like I was saying with SAR. Get more attuned to those kind of sits. These ninjas, when they come into the server, their whole goal is just to piss you off and piss people off. They want a reaction. That's why if we're quick and efficient with these sits where we don't give them that reaction, it's quick. They probably call you the F slur or the N slur, and they're banned. That's how
Because
most of
you,
these
you
sits go.
because you was there when the guy called me the
Yeah,
N
I know which
word.
ones
But
you're talking
I
about.
don't know. For that day though, I wasn't pissed though.
Well,
That's the thing. So
here's the
there's times.
here's the thing, Escobar. I've just gotten so attuned to it where like I'm just in the sit room, I'm spectating when I know someone's breaking the rules. I pull them into a sit. It's a quick, hey, you can't be shooting people on the server. This is yada 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 for RDM. Send them back. You know, it's you just need to make it quick where they're not receiving that much of a reaction. So because when they're getting that reaction out of you, they feed on that, and they're gonna keep feeding on that, and they're gonna keep wanting to get worse and worse out of you. That's why a lot of my sits just end up in a racism or homophobia ban because they get pissed off because they don't get a reaction out of me. I don't give it to them. So maybe keep that in mind going forward, just not giving them that reaction. Or if it's like really pissed you off what they said, just ask someone for help. Like when I stepped in that one time with the exact sit you were talking about. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. But good class, everybody. It was very we all
That
learned
was
a lot
great.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time I ever got first place.
W, yeah, you did really well.
W.
Did really well.
And I'm drinking. That's crazy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
good job, everybody. I know we've been down for 2 days, but let's still try to help the server. It's just a total excuse to step off and not do anything, right? I know y'all want to move up, maybe some more than others, but I know y'all want to move up. So continue being good staff members, keep helping the server, keep up the great work, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I've got.
That's good.
Rex, do you have anything for these fine gentlemen?
Nope. That was great. You're all good to go.
Alrighty, you guys are good to go. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
See ya.